Alright then, we should be alive. Let's see whether or not it's gonna start. So. Alright, perfect. So, welcome back to the Wooden Straw channel, everyone. Yeah, YouTube nature censure. What the fuck? What this? The building you see in the picture is the headquarters of the FBI. I just took that picture for no certain reason, honestly. Just felt like it would fit, you know? Considering the nature of the game I'm about to play. So, I wish all of you a nice viewing experience, and let's dive right in to the Department of Control. So, I played the game for about 5 minutes, and really didn't want to continue too much, because I thought it was interesting to stream. So, let's dive in. Yes. Oh. Movement is critical to avoid sustaining damage in combat. Standing still is not advisable.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
So, I do like it when games do that. Like, they seamlessly transition from cutscene into gameplay. And also, incredibly high graphics here, as you can see on the floor. Like, I can definitely make out what that is. Anyway, Federal Bureau of Control. Oh, I can get on a chair. I'm on the table. I've already taken control. by standing on a lamp. So, prohibited items reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g., rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Alright then. Land of the free. Well. Anyway. What's in here? Nothing. Multiple containment breaches detected. Am I... Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research... What? WRA protocol activated. Okay. And... Several lockdowns in effect. Building lockdown in effect. So something is happening right now. In this very moment. Bureau expenditure. Expenditure summary, executive sector Q, quartile 2. Major, staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted, redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability cost. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. So, flashbang. Not my favorite kind of bang. Yeah, I know you like the big bang. So, casuals, walks over chair. Yeah. I mean, chairs really are like the bottoms of furniture.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Yes, this seal. Okay, so there's... I don't know why the graphics are currently being shite, but it's this one. It's the Federal Bureau of Control, United States of America. Invenro investigato da Perium. What is it? What's that mean? Invent, investigate, contain. Also, the walls look kind of shit, honestly. But what the fuck is with the graphics, mate? Oh. Whatever. Field of view scale, I'll put that up a bit. Put it on medium. Texture resolution, I'll put it in high. I'll put it on medium. Don't want everything to be shit on stream. Alright, that's better. And that is worse. Okay, so... See, now we can actually look at the fuckers. So, Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. The janitor, who's been captured from behind a bureau at work. And Director Zachariah Trench. Right then. Right, down there. There's the insignia. So need to go for a shit, mate. But I can't close the door. Alright. Nothing in here.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
When graphic setting is on low, the shitty walls look normal for a place like that. True. Now lag has been amplified. Level 100. Let me see how it looks on stream, actually. Oh yeah, that looks terrible, actually. So I think I'll put it back down. Alright, boy. Low. So. Well, not really. Now it looks fine. Because I can see it on my stream actually, that I have on my phone, and that looked quite shite. So yeah. Let's see. Correspondence security order. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all. Redacted. Redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure. Redacted. Permission to. Redacted. Following basic protocol. Redacted. Shoot to kill. Redacted. Good luck. Alright. So. I need to change something real quick. Specifically the setup on my desk. Where the fuck did I put the microphone? Oh. Who the fuck is doing that? So. Also, I would like to lower the gain on microphone a bit, so it doesn't get too loud. I should really manage these cables sometimes. Sometimes soonish. Well, not during stream. So, someone singing. They should shut the fuck up in my opinion, but whatever. Reports reminding. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get a written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Mrs. Marshall, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Is that right then? Wait, can Can I turn? No, I could just zoom. No, backside. Okay. I wanted to see if I could rotate like the papers, if there was something written on the back, but apparently not. Alright.
Hello?
Ah, it's the guy.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Okay, so two things. Clearly, our character is narrating it, and the guy responded to the narration that she did. So yeah, I'll just walk past that. And he's Norwegian, I think. I think that was Norwegian or something. Definitely something from up north. So, anyway. Interesting. Things loop back on themselves. And there's nothing back here anymore, where we came from. Okay, so things have already begun to fuck around. The exit isn't where the exit used to be, and... oh, I can jump. So I can actually get on couches. And chairs and shit. Doesn't seem like I can get out either. So, where the exit was, there is now no longer an exit, it seems. Anyway. Visitor evaluations. Federal Bureau of Control. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If the answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Seems like you don't have any control of your surroundings. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Though, to be fair, I'm not part of the Federal Bureau of Control yet. So, how would I be able to control my surroundings? Okay. Nothing here. Proceed deeper into the bureau. I really don't think I should, but whatever.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Starring Courtney Hope, lead producer Juha Vainio, art director Jan Pulkin, well, too late. That's excellent. After action report. Control.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. That's... Okay, it's difficult to look at the painting, but I think that's a cowboy on a horse with a donkey. What do we see here? More cowboys in, I assume, Appalachia or something. Director Zachariah Trench again. And Aldous House, discovered August 4th, 1964. And it's a picture of the building we're in. So, we're in the oldest house, and it was discovered. Good to know.
We're starting from the top.
I can run into things. Nothing more. Oh, holy shit. Yo! Landed back on the fucking rolls. Oh, drums. Good. Okay, I love the physics, actually. I don't want to go there, actually. Could you not? Well, I don't know how to turn that off, so I'll just run away. Great. So, collectibles. Unread. Approved terminology. Reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. In the service of his/her country, regret, proud/pride, will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. So, yeah. Anything here? Nah, just more office spaces and Zachariah Trench again. So, by the way, this is past the point where I played last time. I also, like, I stopped playing before I got to the janitor, actually. So, pretty blind. So, bad start if you want to work for the Federal Bureau of Control and can't even control what you can see. Like, isn't that basic you need to fulfill? If you ask me, not hide. No self-control. It's just adding on the list.
Well, mate, you just think that.
But really, I can control myself quite well, as you can see. See, I already know the controls of the game. Like I could jump. I managed to get up here, so I must know the controls pretty well. Which means I am fit for the Department of Control. Actually, no thank you. I will go over here there. Thank you. Fuck. Oh well. So, the director's office. Did he shoot himself?
Shit.
Oh yeah, he did.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Huh? However, she's talking to... Well... Mate, I've seen so many pictures of you. And now I can't even fucking talk to the bastard. Bloody hell. Anyway, that's a neat looking revolver.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Okay, so, you know, quite normal, isn't it? These are concepts of tools and weapons. Service weapon. What the So, homie, how you doing? Well, V. Oh, okay. Just punched him in the fucking face, you know?
The same gun.
Obtain the service weapon.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Alright then. And it's jiggly. Show the copies. Switch some. The subsequent weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. And what the fuck is this? Nothing, I suppose. Follow those instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Also, holy shit, the fucking damage on it. Fucking pistol is atrocious. Oh. I just want to change my melee binding real quick. Controls, boost, sprint, shoot, melee. Yes, thank you. Not good at this shooting thing. Enemies Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. What the fuck is this? Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Proceed further into
Things
the
have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Alright then. So I think the Bureau is the gun itself at this point. So, like, this attack is some kind of fucking force push. Hope none of these documents are. Oh. That's the security breach.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Can
You
say
stopped
what
it.
you said? Almost can't hear you.
You.
Could be louder, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
So, should be louder now. A little. Get closer to Michael, put down the volume. She's a Jedi. Ray Palpatine.
Get the fuck away!
Oh wait. What up, lads? You've clearly gone against the Bureau, so, you know, you can almost suck my ass. Alright. So... I'll definitely lower the volume and sound effects. Alright. I will do that. Effects volume halved. Music volume also lowered, halved. And, not half, but like, I don't know, quarter less? Effects I will do less than half, actually. So, I think this should be better, except my controls are now inverted. Wait a second. Invert mouse horizontal. No, thank you. Yeah, that seems normal. Undefined reading. Okay. Unread. So, his research. Field research on his entity, his corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The HISS was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain HISS guards are protected by shielding of dense HISS resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged HISS corruption? Does the HISS mature an organic host over time? More data is needed. Did the HISS target individuals with combat training? Does the HISS have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. And directed trench photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Sakurai Trench. Service weapon. Service weapon. OOP-1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Parolity. The object's form is a variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians. Para-utilitarians. Okay. Para-utility. Okay. I don't know. Para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that, redacted, of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.1 for more details. Can't even say what he wanted. In other words, no control of speech. List's getting longer here. Well then, we'll see. Objects of power.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Alright. So, obviously, this is very much like the SCP Foundation. Which is what I've known about it from, like, ahead of time. But it is very interesting indeed. And also, the fucking elevator's missing. Hey motherfucker, I'm the director. Why don't I have fucking clearance? Anyway.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Okay.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Explosions of paper. So anyway, there's clearly something called the hiss here, and that painting just clipped inside the wall. No, well then. Actually, this makes sense. This does make sense. Of course, the Americans would just put cheap plywood over the already existing ancient fucking building. And of course, the Americans could have built this place. It is far too massive. It has far too massive walls to ever be built by Americans. Nope. Wait, I'm not ready for combat. Okay. Sorry, mate. Could you not? I'd rather you did not shoot me, motherfucker. Low ammo, okay. Well, I am about to be dead. You're close to death. Indeed. I wish your heads wouldn't move that much, so I could like shoot you in the face more. Hey you lads, how you doing? Shot him in the face. Oh no, he's alright. Oh. Well, look at that. It's me. In the director's outfits. So yeah, pretty clear to me that we have become the director, and the director is always wielding that gun. Guy casually flying. Oh yeah, he was definitely... Well, there's this video on YouTube that was like based on SCP, where there's a couple soldiers going into a building that is surrounded by like 12 flying corpses. They go through it, they fight some invisible entities. They can't shoot them, but they are invisible. And then some stuff happens, they go through it, and when they come out, they see why they're flying. If I find it, I will send you the video.
Follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Alright then. Interesting. The entire table broke for no reason. Definitely wasn't me. Can you also hear voices? Because I can. I don't even know if I should be shooting them. Sorry, I'm just looking at the vents. It's my job after all. Okay, I do appreciate this. To some extent. Because, while they did do this correctly, I would have put more, you know, fans or like outlets on the events. And also like, this is way too much. Anyway, me nodding out. I don't want to shoot all of them, especially because I don't know if they're actually fixable or not. So I guess I'll just leave them. Though, maybe I should just kill them, because they definitely won't have any healthcare. Anyway. Don't let mold hit your ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Alright. Can't even eat at Chipotle. So. Oh, okay. Weapon mods, grip. Equipped, okay. Collectibles, correspondences, unread. Dinner reservations. Federal Bureau of Control. Dinner reservations at 7 PM at Chez Ambre. Chez Ambre? Something like that. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Whew, so they are working them like dogs, aren't they?
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Dang, even the incompetent get a job. People went into creative mode. Hey man, if they went into creative mode, how am I able to shoot them? Huh? Riddle me that. Alright. Can't go through here. Central Executive. Okay. That is clearly not where I want to be. So I think I'll just go here. Max occupancy 15 persons? Wow, even the fucking bunker got called. Huh. Anyway. Corresponds to martial or investigation. What do I have in here? House memory. So. Assets. Materials. So. Clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. Conceptual material. Undefined reading. Cat 1-37928. Executive. House memory. Cat 2-62938. Executive. So, marshal all investigations. Federal Bureau of Control. Confidential. For Marshal's eyes only. Marshal, we checked out the suspected are in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes drive before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Well, you need to rotate these field agents off a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Shaman's ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Spatial Agent Keenum. So, whenever a report starts like that, you know they're dying on that mission. You know, it's a pretty big red flag there. Signing your own death warrant if you
Hissing
want.
sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That is contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay, so I reckon shooting them is actually the correct choice. Yeah, I think shooting them is probably just correct. Urban legends. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as a modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through 2 punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. So, they went into creative mode, Gary Maud version, aka the bad version. The place reminds me of the forest, final room. Like, the game The Forest. Yeah, I actually know what you're talking about. Because I saw, what's it called? Like a video about it, where it was in-depth and stuff. I guess, analysis of The Forest, if you will. So. Alright. No, do I shoot for suppliers campaign? So. If it's just music, I'm not gonna have that go on. You know, okay, so stuff is warped. Ah, so that's why they're hanging around, eh? How you doing, mate? Down here. Okay. What the fuck? So, that's pretty, he's a tough guy, ain't he? 2 hits in melee. That is unfortunate. Please tell me I don't need to collect the shit again.
Tried to invade me earlier.
Because that
The
would be
hiss
annoying.
burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Stop throwing grenades, asshole. How fucking dare you?
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading them.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Oh no.
Still sane?
Oh, I've got outfits. Wait. So, I've got the civilian outfit, right? That's it.
Please, talk to me.
No. Shut up.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
The tactical response, the astral dive suit, the urban response. The
Is it safe to come out?
okay, these outfits are trash. Honestly, they're far too similar to each other. Also, where is that voice coming from? Ah, there. Hello.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the
the
control
white sheet
point,
will look better
push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
if the text wasn't blurry.
That? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed.
So
by
maybe I
this.
shouldn't shoot them.
Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope.
Yes, she is
I
the
don't know
Pope.
her, but I like her already.
You're right, Gabriel.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Cleanse the his corrupted agent. Documents. I love documents. Give me documents. Control points. Examination of paranatural topics. Control points. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted, detection of an unobstructed ping using that redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7-25-2788 for full report. I've got new assets. What the fuck? Materials. So, underfound reading, house memory, and hidden trend. Cat 3-49192. Alerts. Alright. So, anyway, lady, can you give me, like, your clearance level or something? Shelter. Max occupancy, 6 persons. Shelter model, M72 shelter. Shelter ID 61-002. Protection rating MIL-STD-810-3. Yeah, so these are the fast travel points, huh? Underneath the fucking pyramid. So, cleanse his corrupted agent. Where? Here? Shattered recall efficiency. What the fuck is that? Weapon mods? Oh. Astral reload efficiency. And reload efficiency. Reload speed plus 10%. Oh. Is this better? Yes, this is better. So, I'll just put it in this one. Personal mods. Health boost, health recovery, astral health boost. So, health recovery per element pickup plus 24%, and or I just pick 25% more health. I will pick the health. Alright, so maybe I won't get too shot next time, you know how it is. And on tabulator, I've got the thingy that I want to thingy and think about. And where the fuck is this agent supposed to be? Because as far as I can see, it's right here. But I can't see a fucking... Ah, over there. Okay. Random lady doing the Gojo pose. D&D Beyond looks so good now. The update looked good. Beyond. She's going to hiss like a furry. No, you don't know. No.
Come on. It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Oh well. His agent. Field research on his entity. His corrupted agent. Confidential. Summary. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents flitting throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of the evolution? When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. Neat.
Jesse,
Speak
over
with
here.
Anna Cook.
We need to
Hello.
make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
All right.
There are no stupid questions.
Ah,
The door to the
understood.
comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
All right. So, a couple things. Is this a force healing I've heard about? Yes, it is. Oh, bloody hell. So currently, I think the gun is connected to the house, or like the bureau itself. Now, the house and the bureau are of course connected. The house, it is some kind of backroomsy type place, I think, as far as I've seen. The gun itself, there's two possibilities, right? Well, actually, apparently it's been around for a long time, so it could be part of the oldest house, meaning the bureau itself is kind of part of the oldest house now, because, you know, it kind of works there. So, and all the anomalies seem to appear inside the house. So it's kind of this focal point of strangeness. Now, what I think happened at this town called Ordinary which very interesting name, you know. I think the thing that happened there, it did happen in the past, but the cause for it lies in the future. So I think our protagonist here, Jessie, is gonna fucking blow up her own home and then have her own brother taken away to force herself to come to the house to find it and become the director. I think it's that kind of looping story that we're gonna see here. It's just a guess, though. So yeah. Of course, this is something that only she could figure out so far. All other characters don't really have the information she has, and even we are missing some information. So, I'm interested to see where this goes.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, start looking. So, sir, please, I'm the director now, so could you not shoot at me? Thank you. So, what do I have in here? Oh, nothing important. House memory. So, travel costs. Alright then, unread. Travel costs. Week 83, report. Summary. Visit the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, minibar with an asterisk $313.61. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskies is my ritual. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. So, Hines, shut up and sleep in the same room as your mate. Don't give a fuck. We don't have an infinite budget. It's just not infinite. So, more health recovery stuff. Doesn't matter because mine's better. So, unknown caller. Doesn't matter. Unread. Portrait of director Zechariah Trench. Yes, that is a portrait of him.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With me on that.
Show your head, mate. Mate, please. Show your head. Thank you. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, boom, bam, pow. Hold on, reload, mate. Wait a second, I'm reloading. Okay, did I just fucking blow myself to smithereen? Well, almost. See, if I didn't have that 25% health upgrade, I would be dead right now. So, that's pretty good in my book. I really didn't see that fucking explosive. What did it look like? Because there was an explosion before as well. Anyhow. Let's see here. Well then. Oh, okay. So that door doesn't open. Alright then. Dead letters. Machine God. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, the one anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it, just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coals from my toaster, and the plier, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from his son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Alright then. And also there was a case file. So, research on records. Hesperia. So, field research on his entity, Hesperia. Confidential. Summary. The His resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. First, destroy the multiple concentration resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the His entities in the area. The resonance field seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of His resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of His resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when construing the His? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the His? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. So, let's see here. More stuff. I like more stuff. Undefined reading. Interesting. Don't like that, mate. Okay, so mailing links there. Alright then. Seems good. Mate, could you just, like, shut the fuck up or something? You know, on some level, it didn't fix everything. Like, it clearly didn't fix everything. Because these structures on the ceilings and the fact that it goes infinitely into a spiral. I'd say this place is pretty weird. Dead end. Wait, get you. So, what's in here? What's all this in?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So, that object, because people were thinking about the launching of nukes during the Cold War, and it being an object from that time period, it's connected to that time period and gained the ability to launch things because people kept thinking about launching nukes. Or what?
Communications. We're on the right track.
I would love it if the voice would stop communicating with me. Would be very kind. Level 2. Fuck you. Why don't I have enough clearance, huh? Don't want to fall to my death now. Then imagine taking a drop like that on your knees and just walking off from it. So, collectibles, correspondence, Trench, dead letter approval, Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, get them by the postal service as undeliverable. Wait a moment. Someone's weird with my throat. Okay, that's better. So, where were we? The letter came to... The Bureau is a perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So, thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Alright. And of course,
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So, let's see here. What else have we got down here? Generally, I do like reading the documents. One inform, our D&D group has 0 healers. Seems like you're all getting heal potions to compensate. Funny, that. Okay, I'd rather watch it in the documents tab. So, multimedia. Missing mom. Threshold kids.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and children.
Dear Madam, we regret to inform you of an incident that occurred during our recent undertaking in Redacted that resulted in Redacted and Redacted. We suffered great losses while Redacted, where your family member was redacted. Blair Wright was a valiant member of our proud agency, and her legacy will live on among our ranks. Please take solace in the knowledge that Redacted, Redacted, a remarkable Redacted for any agent. Please address any further queries to the Redacted, Redacted, and Redacted. Sincerely, Redacted.
Let's start with C.
The director's a puppet! A dirty, rotten, fart person!
Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
Okay, cool. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Anything else that I want to look at around here? More documents. I love it. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I didn't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have a great dead man telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. So, you can't even read. It doesn't say redacted. It's black. Doll bangs. I mean, yeah, sure, it's black, but I'm not gonna say black. I'm gonna say redacted because that's what it is. It is redacted. Like, sure, the color is black, but it is redacted. If they used black paper instead of white paper, they'd have to redact things with white ink. So really, it's not the color that matters here, it's the act of redaction itself. So. I want to go here. I don't want to waste more time. Where are more documents? I need more documents. I want more documents. So I got a message from a viewer just now, a viewer that some may know, and they said a naughty word, which is where they send it personally instead of writing it in chat, which I do appreciate that they are trying to keep chat clean. Will not name any names, but anyway. Oh my god, no! Fuck! Oh my god. I can finally take a shit. Ah. Motherfuckers, you have to open the fucking door. Arsehole. Just might as well go take a shit. Anyway. Did you really get killed by that? Motherfucker. No, nothing here. And... no, it doesn't seem to be over here. So it seems the hiss isn't quite adept at figuring out how the house works.
An
Kind of like
object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Fuck you. Stop shooting things at me. Really? None of them managed to fucking get behind cover? Are you kidding me? Okay, so that is not one of the things I can hide behind. Why the fuck am I not just running? Hey, it's a floppy disk. The flip is new camera bound. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Okay, so I beat the system. Man got canned to death. Red flag, more like red zone. Object of power, we call that money. So, very true. That is in fact money to us. Also, why are you highlighted? What up? I've got a box, and I'm not afraid to use it. So. And faster fetch up. Launch align the cube thingamajig into the how slot to advance score. That is a bit anticlimactic, isn't it? That's it. I feel like king, motherfucker. The hiss noise is burning to astral plane secret base. You must stop. Mute them, Director. So, is the board even made up of humans? That is another question, I suppose. The floppy disk is now bound to love it. His antagonist is seeking out astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Why are you shielding like that? Fine, you wanna fucking go? No? Let's fucking go. Alright. Telekinesis is pretty neat. Overall. Now this thing is pretty neat. It doesn't even break. I like that. And whatever this is. Oh, more explosive. I see. So. Didn't need Jedi training. I'm a cool and great independent woman. Won't stress getting problem with this female protagonist with red hair. First me playing Horizon with Aloy having red hair, and now her. This game isn't a Souls game by that. Director, Abella Noah. Guy misses shots like it was me. Guy doesn't know Tool's cart. What? Dude, what fucking tool cart have you seen that fucking explodes, eh? Wait, there's more I want to go into. Yeah, of course she didn't need fucking training. It's an anomalous object. Like that's what it fucking does. And also, how fucking hard can it be? You get an object that makes you throw things with your mind. So you throw things with your mind. And she literally did have the training montage. Well, not montage, but like... She got introduced by it in the ethereal plane where it's safe and shit. So, you know... Oh no, you can withstand rock. fuck this is. Printer? I don't know, man. With you, I'm mostly blown. I do
Emily
not
said that the
understand what the fuck you're
hotline can be
trying to
reached
say.
through the mail.
Wait, I just took wall? I wanted to take the fucking fire extinguisher. So, where are you, twats? This is clearly a combat arena. Come on. Nothing. Alright then. Guess I'll read some documents. Any more documents? Loot. That doesn't do anything because the documents are far more interesting. Clearance
This
level
must
1.
open the door.
You're missing your jaw, mate. Literally can't show you. Green? Are you alive? Ah, sure. Alright. I dreamt about it, and that's my arc. I'm women, and so cool. Mate, shut up. So. Hello? Anybody in here? No? What a shame. Delays caused by shifts do not count towards overtime. By house shifts. Socks and ballerinas live at the oldest house. Okay. Clearly someone was trying to like trying to barricade themselves or something. Okay. Look, I'm Gabriel and I tried to shoot. Oh no, I only hit one shot. Still better than what he did. Wait. So.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse of Phil Balone. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings had been reported in room 47.
ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Clearance level 1. Mate, fuck off. Rude. Just absolutely rude. Wait, am I supposed to go to the mail room though? Oh. Oh no, just the entire room. Okay. So I will die for step foot in there. And for some reason, my fucking telekinesis can't help. Lockdown distinctions. I have two unread things actually. Federal Bureau of Control. Marshal, lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in the sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directional override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach, based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshal. Federal Bureau of Control. Re-Information Campaign Summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by a migrating polar bear desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redact it. So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted, redacted, and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear for now. Tomasi out. Floppy disk. Floppy disk OOP5-KE. Wait. Containment procedure. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description: para-utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling's presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Background: someone from a Soviet military base located in redacted by agents redacted and redacted with CIA. The diskette contains launch codes to redacted missiles. I'm pretty sure this redactation is unnecessary, but maybe it's something other than nuclear missiles. Who knows? Believed to be reserved for use against redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at the member of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. So, case files. His demolition expert. Field research on his entity. His corrupted demolition expert. Confidential. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, make them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed His variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the His restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can I not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. His Ranger. Field research on his entity. His corrupted Ranger. Confidential. Summary. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. The His corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration. This including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense His resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the His Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it is feasible to consider that the human mind still remains intact to some degree. Or is the His able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for full report. So, from what I'm gathering from this is the His aren't capable of affecting memories once they've been taken over, if that makes sense. Like, they kind of make them freeze in time. and then kind of use them like puppets and that. I don't know. I know. We already listened to that, so. Now, I really don't know how to get in there, so I'm gonna leave. Because fuck that. Wonderful. So, throwing rocks seems to be the most effective tool for me to use right now. Research and records. Data breach. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users to their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users. Patrick Stroitiens, Rubens Nogueira, Orto Kolumeki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaakko Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by an external investigation team. Further action is pending. Me go to sleep. I'm tired. Night. Good night, Gabriel. Dream well. And sleep even better. No, actually, sleep well and dream even better. That's the way it makes sense. So, so, where am I supposed to go? Over here, down this, into here. But I'm not allowed. Guten Tag.
They can fly now. Great.
Oh. Okay, I should probably take cover or something. Instead of just going on the attack. But yeah. So this is where I was. Good talk. Yes, I please, yep, or something.
They can fly now. Great. I have a feeling he'll be back.
I disagree. So, his elevated. Field research into his entity. His elevated agent. Confidential. Summary. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against his elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some his elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the His resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full report. Alright then. Honestly, I think this is where I'll end it because it's like 1:30 a.m. So I wish everyone a good night if you are still watching. Return to the last checkpoint.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Yeah, so I'll just go and check whether I can get a checkpoint going here. Alright, this should probably be good. Okay, so thank you for watching, if you indeed have been. This has been Ivan from Wooden Straw. Metro, I will be continuing that, I think. It'll take a while, of course, but I'll be on it. And I wish all of you a wonderful night. Goodbye.